Top of the hour, let's get you the story that first broke here on Times Now, where after 200 to 250 mosques in Bengaluru alone have received the notice from the Karnataka police there. What is being said, and we've been told, rather, to those mosques, the notices say that maintain the sound level, follow the court orders and the directions that has been issued by the Supreme Court. They need to be adhered. And if the orders are not followed, then action will be initiated. What is being said thereafter? Setting an example in Karnataka, the Imams there has said that they will be following all the rules and regulations that have been set across by the Supreme Court. They will ensure that they are followed, and hence they have also readied the devices and have started fixing it in all of the mosques. Remember, this is a notice that has been issued by the Karnataka police, not just to one religious community, but all religious communities and even commercial establishments.
Government's view, you should understand, Supreme Court has already settled the matter few years ago. Few years ago, it is a settled law. So, as a part of preventing and minimizing this sound pollution, so it is not applicable to one religion or anything. It applies to all. A law applies to each and every citizen. So let us not politicize everything. We have to respect the views and the judgment of the law of the land.
कोर्ट का आदेश पालन कर सकता है, नहीं कर सकता है. कोर्ट एक मजहब के खिलाफ नहीं है. कोर्ट सभी को बराबर है. सभी आदेश पालन करना, साउंड पोल्यूशन मत होना, सभी एनवायरनमेंट डिपार्टमेंट बोर्ड क्या रूल्स रखा है, रूल्स पालन करना, ऐसा आदेश दिया है. गलत क्या है? सभी पालन करना चाहिए. भाई मजहब के वजह से बाइफर्केशन कर सकता है क्या? फेवर और एगेनेस्ट कर सकता है क्या? फेवर भी मत करना, एगेनेस्ट भी मत करना, केवल कोर्ट का आदेश सभी पालन करना.
Well, Imran, Madhav and Radhika, all three of them joining us here on the broadcast. Good afternoon to all of you. Imran, coming to you first, what is the sentiment there on ground? Because we are looking at politics also seems to be happening that only notices have been served to one religious community. It is not the truth, right?
No, it is not the truth. In fact, it has been served to all the communities. In fact, 88 temples and 45 churches along with mosques have been given notification, and it's not just restricted to religious communities. Even commercial establishment, nights, pub, bars, all of them have been issued notices by the DGP saying that anybody under this violating these decibel levels, there should be a case should be booked against them, and each police station has been given the job to ensure that whatever the prescribed limit is maintained. Like in the industrial areas, it is 75 decibels in the daytime, and it's 65 decibels in the night time. The same as residential areas, it is 55 in the daytime and 45 in the night time. So all this, it has to be maintained. When it is say daytime, it's morning 6 a.m. till night 10 p.m. and it is night time is 10 p.m. 11 p.m. to morning till 5 a.m. Very clearly the notification says. Now we spoke to several of the opposition is saying that the BJP government is criminalizing the issue. In fact, when the notification is issued to everyone, they're saying that mosque has only been singled out as if mosques are the one who are the violating and not the others. The government is saying that we are not discriminating any. We are asking people to follow the rules and follow the prescribed norms, what has been stipulated, and the High Court judgment also it has come. In the meanwhile, right-wing groups have been demanding Azaan loudspeakers should be completely banned from the mosques. They have given memorandum to the Commissioner of Bengaluru Police saying that it is the loudspeakers are disturbing elderly students.
So all those who are seeing something suspicious of foul play, no, it is not. It is for all of the religious communities, institutions and even commercial establishments where loudspeakers are used, that they need to adhere with the guidelines that have been set forth by the Supreme Court. Let's talk about the opposition Congress, because they are seeing propaganda in this as well. They are alleging that one community is being particularly targeted by the Karnataka government.
तो हम क्या खाएंगे, कैसे सोएंगे, कैसे कौन सा ड्रेस पहनेंगे, हम कैसे चलेंगे, कैसे बात करेंगे, सब सरकार तय कर देंगे. अगर इनके खिलाफ कोई आपका मुद्दा रखने का कोशिश करे तो तुरंत उसको देशद्रोही बना देंगे. सारे देशप्रेमी बीजेपी पार्टी में है, सारे देशद्रोही विपक्ष में है. विपक्ष में जो है सारे देशद्रोही, क्योंकि हम कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं। आम लोगों की जो अधिकार हैं, जो हमारे आज़ादी के चलते, संविधान के चलते हमें जो जो अधिकार मिले हैं, मूलभूत जो अधिकार है, हमारे फंडामेंटल जो राइट्स है, ये सारे खत्म करते हुए हम कैसे चलेंगे? सरकार की मर्जी पे, बीजेपी के मर्जी पे हमें चलने में मजबूर करेंगे, यही सरकार।
देखिए, जो हाईकोर्ट का आदेश है उसको तो सभी लोग पालन करना चाहिए, लेकिन किसी एक राजनीतिक उद्देश्य से पोलराइजेशन करने के लिए, वोटों को इकट्ठा करने के लिए अगर कोई गवर्नमेंट करती है तो अच्छा नहीं।
Not just the Congress party, even the Indian Union Muslim League has now waded into the row and has called this move as BJP's agenda. They are now attributing it to a political party, which is the BJP ruling in the state of Karnataka, saying that this is a deliberate move to attack one community.
BJP people, their next election is coming, so they are making some news. That's it. Otherwise, nothing. Okay.
But what about if all imams agree to this? Will the political parties?
Actually, according to Islam, there is no need of what we call big, loud sound speaker and all. But okay, it is not because of that one. It is a hidden agenda of our BJP friends.
So it will be accepted, is what you're saying? You will be.
No. It's a certain level. It should not be harmful for others, for their sleep and all. That we are doing the same also.
Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan is also with us on the broadcast. Madhav, for the benefit of our viewers and especially those political parties who are trying to politicize this issue, just tell us in brief exactly what the Supreme Court order was in July 2005 when it had banned the use of loudspeakers and music systems between 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. except in cases of public emergencies.
Well, absolutely. The court's orders are very clear, and the Karnataka government's position is that it's only implementing those orders on ground and that it's not for any one particular religion. However, we've seen a number of political parties react to this, particularly from Parliament and from other locations, where they're saying that this is not required. Some have come out to say that this is only for a few minutes and therefore it should not be stopped. Others have said that why is the status quo being disturbed in this particular manner? So a lot of opposition coming in from the different political parties, regional parties, as well as national parties on this particular order. One will have to see how all of this plays out, but clearly, of course, this order of the Karnataka government, where it has not just told mosques but also temples, churches and commercial establishments which have caused this kind of noise pollution, that they must be curbed and that it must be implemented forthwith. So one will have to see how all of this plays out on ground. But yes, this has certainly sparked off a massive controversy, particularly in the wake of the two other controversies that have happened in Karnataka in recent days, that is the hijab as well as the halal issues.
All right, so Madhav, we'll get back to our viewers exactly where it started from. It was in the state of Maharashtra, because it is not just Karnataka where notices that have been issued by the police to many of those religious institutions and even commercial establishments, but what is being said that similar notices have also been served in Maharashtra as well. Let's listen into a reaction, then we'll go across to Radhika.
कि अजान जो लाउडस्पीकर्स पर बजते हैं उनकी आवाज बाहर नहीं जानी चाहिए, उनको डिवाइसेस लगाने चाहिए।
महाराष्ट्र में भी गृह मंत्री ने महाराष्ट्र की भी इस प्रकार की नोटिस दी है। अजान का जो एक साउंड है वो कितने डेसिबल में होना चाहिए उस बारे में महाराष्ट्र में भी नोटिस गई है।
And imams have very fairly conceded that they have already regulated as far as the quantum of noise is concerned in azans during the month of Ramadan, and they would very meticulously follow in letter and spirit the orders of the Honorable Supreme Court. I think this should prevail throughout the country. The Muslims are not there to defy laws. Muslims are not supposed to persist for something which is not good for society or for the neighborhood non-Muslims as far as Azaan loudspeakers are concerned.
Let me go across to Radhika now. So Radhika, if that's the truth that notices have already been served, then why wasn't it being implemented?
That's right. There hasn't been any blanket orders as far as issued as far as the state government is concerned. State government hasn't been very vocal about it. Of course, it all started with the MNS opposing the use of loudspeakers across mosques, and that's where it started, and that's where the whole MNS Sena flashpoint also started. Even at that time, the Maharashtra Home Minister Dilip Valse Patil had stated that this is not about loudspeakers, but this is to create a religious divide. Whatever is the order of the High Court, which is the 2016 order, which talks about the non-use of loudspeakers, and that no religious organization can claim the use of loudspeakers for any sort of festivities or any of it. So while that is being followed, what the Maharashtra state government is saying is that if the orders need to be issued, if warning has to be issued, we will do it as per the law and order, and we do not want parties sort of interfering with the with the law and order situation, and also creating communal divide, which is what the Maharashtra government is saying, is that MNS stepping into it and creating an issue out of this is to create the religious divide, to create a communal divide, and to destroy peace in the society. So therefore the Maharashtra government not being very vocal about it, but at the same time stating that if orders need to be issued, if notices need to be served to the mosque, it will be done.
Being taken by any political party there except MNS. We have seen that in Maharashtra, but Karnataka seems to be now following what the court ruling is. Let's talk about another political party here, the Samajwadi Party, because it seems to also have a say in this. They are saying that it is okay. If the voice is more, then we are ready to reduce. Where people are facing problems, we have no problem rather in adhering with the Supreme Court ruling.
भाई ठीक है, अपनी मर्जी से अगर वहाँ के लोग ये महसूस कर रहे हैं कि आवाज़ हम कम कर रहे हैं तो हमारा कोई हर्ज नहीं है, तो इसमें कोई नुकसान नहीं है। और इसी तरीके से यूपी में जब वक्त आएगा तो देखेंगे, लेकिन बहरहाल ये मसला वो पॉलिटिक्स का बनाकर और अपनी सियासत का को इसमें लागू करके बहरहाल ये हालात बिगाड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं, ये मुनासिब नहीं है। गवर्नमेंट को ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए।
So the issue has been echoing from Maharashtra to Karnataka to UP, now even to Bihar. Because meanwhile, the RJD has called the move as bizarre to issue notices to religious institutions and commercial establishments to lower down the volume and follow the court ruling.
I find it bizarre, shocking what is happening to my country. The gravest challenge before this country is unemployment. Are we talking about it? The second gravest challenge is inflation combined with unemployment. Are we talking about it? Where are we going? To the medieval idea of India or the contemporary idea of India? I leave that question to all who actually derive pleasure out of division.
Well, the real story being that notices have been issued to all those religious institutions in Karnataka, including commercial establishments as well. So it's not needed to be singled out as far as targeting one particular community is concerned. For the moment, Radhika, Imran and Madhav, thanks very much for joining in. We head into a short break. Keep watching Times Now.